zip the belly, look at your ribs, push through your hands, push the floor away. Release the tailbone, release the belly, release the eyes. All the way forward. One more. Curl and look into your belly. And release the tailbone, release the shoulders, and look all the way forward. And look center. Now really just get your spine center. Make sure you're not overarching your back. Pull your belly in and really pull the ribs and connect your ribs into your spine. From there, shifting just forward and hold. Today we're going to shift a little further. Pull your shoulder blades to your sacrum as you come forward. Hold it there. And then come back to neutral. All right, adjust your hands. If you need a little bit of wrist support, fold your mat and just take your palms onto the mat so that your fingers fall on the floor. That'll help your wrist. And lean all the way forward. Now really pull the belly button in, really pull the shoulder blades down. Watch your elbows. Make sure your elbows are facing each other and not out. And come back forward. So what I mean by the inside of your elbows, Sophia, make sure they're facing each other. Again, and inhale, reach all the way forward and forward. Pull the ribs in, pull the ribs in. More Ginger. Marilyn, pull your ribs in. Lean forward till your hips are almost aligned with your shoulders and your knees. And come back center. Good. Let's go over to one side and both hands, I'm going to slide my hand, over to one side of your mat. And here we go. Bring the nose forward. Lift the ribs over your fingertips, lengthen through the top of your head, and then reach back and take it into a stretch and grow. Really press your hip into your heel as you do that, and then come back forward over. Your hands grow taller, grow taller, grow taller. Lift the ribs, good. And then hinge and grow all the way back. Now lift your ribs up higher and curl your tailbone underneath you. Reach it down. And one more. And back over, forward, neck long, neck longer, neck longer. And come all the way back. And back. And draw back. Good. Just enjoy that long lat stretch there. Good. Walk your hands over to the other side. Same thing. And nose comes all the way over your fingertips, hinging your hips forward. And then drop the hip all the way back. Pull the ribs in, tuck the tailbone, and drop into that heel stretch. And reach it forward, forward, forward. Lift and drop back, back, back. Take your time and reach. And all the way back. Stretch. Good. And come back to center. You may want to fold your mat up for this one. And we're going to do some push-up classes. Keeping your knees on the ground. Make sure you're going to check your spine, that you're nice and neutral. Don't let your belly hang. Zip up, zip up, zip up. Good. Not rounded, Deanna. Not too rounded, but you want neutral. There you go. All right, sink between the shoulder blades. I'm just sinking, elbows are straight. Sink your shoulder blades, sternum down, shoulder blades together, and push the floor away to long neck. Squeeze the shoulder blades, crack a walnut between the shoulder blades. Exhale, push the floor away. That's all. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Watch your elbows are facing each other. Press, press, press. Don't lock those elbows out. Pull the belly in. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Press, press, press. Lift the ribs at this point. And drop the sternum. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And lift, lift, lift. Let me just give you another view. Keep going. And we're just sinking here. And lifting up. Good. Sink, sink, sink. Push, push, push. Let's do 5 more. Sink, sink, sink. Push, push, push. Sink, sink, sink. Push, push, push. Sink, sink, sink. Push, push, push. 1 more. 2 more. Sink, sink, sink. Push, push, push. Get all the crunchies out of the shoulder blades and nose. elevator, scap, and upper traps, rhomboids. One more. And hold that position, hold that, pushing the floor away and the ribs looking up to the ceiling. Let's take your arm out to the side, one hand out to the side, thumb up, and just squeeze to 90, holding. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and release. Good. Let's go ahead and do the same arm. Be careful as you go that you don't sink in behind the staying. You're going to push that floor away. Don't sink. Keep this rib up and reach out to the side. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lengthen the spine again. Same arm, zip up, and reach the thumb out to the side. Neck long, drop your chin, hug an orange underneath your chin. 2, 3, 4. Push the floor away and push that thumb up to the ceiling. Push the floor away, push the thumb to the ceiling, lift the ribs, and rest. Good. Switch arms. This hand, thumb is up, zip the belly, and reaching up. 2, neck long. 3, 4, take a look at you. 5, 6, 7, and release. Deepen abdominals, thumb up to the side, lift the belly, and up. 1, 2, push the floor away. 3, 4, neck long. 5, 6, 7, and release. And lengthen and reach. Through energy out through both fingertips. Push through your palm, reach through your fingertips, reach that thumb up to the ceiling, lift the belly, lift the ribs, energy out long through the top of your head, and come down. All right, same position. You're going to slide the hand forward into a Y. Again, don't sink. Lift up and reach the thumb up in that Y, long above your ear, reaching through your fingertips, pushing through your palm. Lift up. 4, 5, 6, 7. Release. Neck long. Readjust the belly button, shoulder blades down. Slide the fingertip long and reach up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Release. And here we go. Inhale, same side, one more time. Slide the fingertip forward, lift and pull that shoulder blade down to your opposite back pocket. Right, left shoulder blade, right back pocket if you're there. And then release. Good. Lift the ribs up, pull the ribs away, slide the fingertip forward, and here we go, other side. Reach in that Y. Neck long. Really grow through your spine, grow through the arm, reach that thumb to the ceiling, push the floor away, and center. Inhale, reach forward. Here we go, all the way up. 2, chest up. Try to get above your ear if you can. Good. And release. One more. Lift the belly and the ribs. Slide and reach. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And rest. Okay, we have one more position. It's going to be at 90 degrees here, neck long. 90, squeeze the shoulder back into your spine, get the palm to the ceiling, and then slide it forward without dropping the elbow, and slide the elbow back. Here we go. And elbow 90 degrees here, hold, slide forward, neck long, reach the fingertips, reach forward, and slide it back. Pull the ribs in, shoulder blades up strongly, opposite side, and slide it forward. And pull it back in. You could be burning on your opposite standing arm. That's your stability. That's a good sign. And pull back in. 2 more. Reaching. And pulling. 1 more. Reaching. And pulling. And rest it down. Good. Other side. I'll turn this way for this one. And from here, deepen abdominals. Bring that arm to 90 degrees out here. And reaching it forward. You can't see me. And then come back to 90. And reach to lift the ribs. Reach energy out through your fingertips. And come back to 90. And reach. And in. 2 more. And reach. And to your quadruped position, and we're just gonna tap the shoulders. We did the push-up plus earlier. There. Okay, we're gonna sink into your push-up and plus. We're gonna transfer the weight over to one hand and touch the shoulder and center. Sink, lift the ribs, and touch, and center. I'm gonna show you this angle. Sink, lift, transfer without shifting your hips. Sink, lift, pretend you're balancing a cup of water, right? The smaller your back. Let's keep going. Sink, lift, transfer, touch, hold. Keep the belly. Balance that cup of water. I feel like your back is a little too rounded, Deanna, and that water's gonna fall off right when we start. So stick the tailbone up just a little bit more, Deanna. There we go. And then reach. And center. Sink. Lift. And up. You guys are doing great. Let's do one more. Sink. Watch your elbows, Sophia. Don't let them hyperextend. And sink. Lift. And up. Good. Let's go back to, well, I'm turning back to the position. You guys are already there. So hold there. And now we're going to scoop the belly and hover the knees up without letting that cup of water drop. I'm lifting my knees up maybe an inch or half inch off of the mat. Scoop the belly, lift the knees. Hold the knees up, sink the shoulder blades. Push through the shoulder blades. Sink the shoulder blades. Push 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 the shoulder blades. And rest. How you guys doing? Rest a moment. Okay, we're going to go right back to it. This time we're going to add the shoulder tap. Okay, so I'm going to go back to this position, I think, for you guys. Ready? Let's lift, hover, hold, sink the shoulder blades, lift the shoulder blades, transfer, touch. Don't balance that cup of water. Don't let the balanced cup of water fall off. Keep your pelvis steady. Sink, lift, touch, down, sink, lift, touch, down. One more. Sink, lift the belly, touch, down, sink, lift, touch, down, and rest. Good work. How'd you guys do? Stretch all the way back. All right, let's do our tunnel rotations. We're going to come down to your knees and elbows down to your knees. We're going to work on the scapula and the shoulder blades in the back, pushing through one elbow, one hand behind your back, squeezing the top shoulder and pushing through the bottom elbow. Squeeze and rotate and look. 2, 3, and come back down. And press the elbow, pull the belly button in. This shoulder blade is squeezing, the top shoulder blade is squeezing and cracking that walnut behind your shoulder, and you're pushing through your elbow on the floor. Open the shoulder, open the top shoulder, and come back in. And press to the elbow, rotate, and look. Push the bottom elbow. Good. So your hand can go right to the small of your back here. 2 more. Squeeze and reach. 2. Open, squeeze those shoulder blades, Ginger, and release. 1 more. Open and reach. 2, 3, 4, and release. Good. Transfer to the other side. Take your hand behind your back. I'm going to flip around so I can see you. And here we go. And press into your elbow and turn and squeeze. 2, 3, and come back in. Try to keep your ribs zipped up and rounded. So as you come up, don't extend your ribs. Hold your ribs in. And it's just coming from your shoulder blades and upper thoracic spine and not into the ribs flaring up. And down. 3 more. Press into the bottom elbow. Open the top shoulder. Look with your head. Squeeze and look for the corner of your eye to the back corner of the room. And come back in. And open. Press through and squeeze. And release. And reach. Press through and squeeze. Good work. And release. And reach. Press through and squeeze. And release. Good. Sit up. Turn to your other side. And this time take your hand behind your head. Drop your elbow. Same thing. but you're going to rotate with the elbow, pushing away and opening and close. And elbow reach and open. Good work. And close. Don't come up so high, Sophia. Stay low, like you're inside that little tube. And you're staying low as you rotate. Yep, so we get really upper thoracic spine. One more. Rotate. Reach. Good. And back down. Other side. And hand to knee. Hand behind your head. Drop. And rotate and look. 2, 3, and drop. Stay inside that tunnel. Scoop the belly. Just squeezing out. Squeeze that shoulder blade behind you. And reach. And squeeze. This squeezing of the shoulder blade into the mat really gets that rhomboid and levator scapula. And really get some blood flow there. Get some of those knots loosened up by activating versus just crunching it out with a ball or an elbow. Good. And rest. All right. Same kind of position, but let's take your foam roller close to you. And so I'm going to take my foam roller on this side of me, lengthwise. I'm going to take this arm and thread it through. So we're threading through and rotating and looking and stretching between the scapula there. Sorry, I should have my hair pulled back. And then reaching up to the ceiling, pushing the floor away. Let's get that rotation. We're working on that rotation back. And slide and rotate and stretch. Drop that shoulder to the floor. Stretch between the scapula. Push the floor away. And look. Push away, straighten the bottom arm. Push through your palm. Good. And one more. Reaching. Let's see, Marilyn, take your standing arm on the ground and move your foam roller so that I'm actually going to be using my foam roller to slide. If you don't see it, that slide. I should go in this angle for you. And then you could reach and open and rotate. Good. One more. And take it through. Use the foam roller to slide and look. And press and open. Good. All right, take your palms down. Switch over to the other side. And your starting position looks like this. This arm threading through and on the foam roller. And now, slide, let the foam roller roll. Turn and look past your shoulder. Get that stretch. Enjoy the stretch into the shoulder blade there. And then spiral and rotate. We're just going to be nice and slow today. Really get the shoulder blade stretched out. Take the hand, rotate, look, and drop and look, and drop and look. Pull the belly in and reach, open, open, open. You're really pushing down through my palm and really looking through my fingertips. And rotate. Oh, my hair. Grace. Stretch and spiral and open. Good. One more. Look. Spiral. Drop into the shoulder. And stretch. Up. 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 And rest. Good. Let's take your foam roller right in front of you. And we're going to rest your elbows on it. And from here, we're going to let the foam roller roll forward. And all you're going to do is let your shoulder blades sink between the arms. And just get an upper thoracic spine stretch. And then lift up. Good. Some need it more than others, so you have hyper-mobile shoulders. Just keep your ribs in control. Keep the ribs lifted as you drop through and then sink. It's a good lat stretch. Feels pretty good. If you're getting pinching up in your shoulders, then you have a little shoulder impingement. We should work on that more. But this dropping will help stretch the lats. Good. Okay, while we're in quadruped, let's do a little bit for your neck. And let's take your TheraBand or your Evo strap and take it around the back of your head and come right back into your quadruped position here. And here. And let's see, where that? Good. Right behind this nape unit. You're going to do a chin tuck or a neck retraction into the mat. So it's going to be this position on quadruped. You're just pushing your chin back into the band, and it's going to look like an orange underneath your fist, fist height. Okay? Try to make a double chin. Here we go. Get some resistance on without it flying off. And here we're going to lift the ribs. Let the head sink a little bit. Now push it into the resistance of the band. Push your head up to the ceiling. Neck long, pull your belly in. And hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Release the nose towards the floor. You can sink between the shoulder blades. Then that push-up plus, push through your palms. Now push your head into the resistance of the band. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Let's do 3 more. Push. 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. 2 more. And push up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. 1 more. Push up. 2, 3, 4. Hold it to the ceiling. Turn your nose ever so slightly and glance at your elbow. And nose back center. Keep pressing into the band. And turn slightly to your other side. Look at your elbow. And come back center. Push up to the band. And turn your nose again. Pressing into the band on the side of there. And center. And rotate. And center. And rotate. And center. My band's at 12. And rotate. And center. And release your head. Good. Working on those deep neck flexors to strengthen the neck, which we need. Okay, let's take your ball and find a hard ball, lacrosse type of ball, or a tennis ball, anything. And we're going to go ahead and place it right at your levator scapula, which is between the shoulder blade and the spine. So kind of right here for me. You don't want it on the bone. It'll be too painful on the bone. But go ahead and lie down, for myself, and then we'll just lift and rotate up. Find a spot just on the inside corner of that scapula. Get it to a meaty part, not bony. And then see if you could gently fall into it. It's kind of fun. And as you're there, inhale and just kind of move your arm up and down. Just take it slowly. Don't need to rush. And you're just going to inhale as the arm comes up. Keep the ribs connected as much as you can. Sink into the ball, but just breathe so you're not fighting it. Because it's going to be tender if you're like most people. Inhale. And then you can kind of feel where you want it. So I'm going to bring my ball just a millimeter in and a millimeter down. And get to a little meaty part of the rhomboid there, and I keep working the arm. So you can kind of work the ball where you could feel that muscle needs it. I'm going to do a few here, and after this, keep working, keep breathing. This will release. Sometimes this is an area where headaches come in. I'm going to move my ball just a smidge down. There we go. Kind of a good place to go if you have a headache. Or shoulder pain, and reach. Good. And I think I'm going to roll mine just a little bit closer to the upper trap and kind of get to the meaty part right above the scapula and do a few there. And I think I'm going to move up into a circle here. So you can move your arm in different directions. You could even do kind of the football post up and down. Whatever movement feels good. You get a little snap if it's really tight on that tendon. Try to work into it. Good. All right, that's probably plenty. Go ahead and just roll off of it. Take the ball. And let's roll over and get it to the other side. Find that meaty spot between the spine and the scapula. And find it there. And just start moving the arm, breathing up and down. Not something you want to do every single day, but it's a nice go-to if you want to work on some of those muscles that start to get tight. Especially if you're at the computer or reading with your head forward. This muscle gets overused when your head is forward and trying to hold that heavy head up. Okay, this side I feel like I need to go millimeter in and up, so that's what I'll do on this side. You guys could kind of follow what your muscle and body is telling you to do. Kind of move every 3 or so, somewhere a little deeper. I'm going to go a little higher. I'm going to a circle, I think, now. But just move what you feel like you need to. We'll probably do one more spot after this one. And I'm going to go a little bit more medial and low. The cross balls are kind of a perfect size for this. I'm not going to say they're nice, but it works. Okay. All right, release. Okay. We'll place that lacrosse ball here. Let's go into some abdominals. Actually, no, let's bring that lacrosse ball and let's place it on your belly button and pull that belly button and really haul that belly button in so it kind of creates a little bowl for that ball. Just keep it there. We're going to do a little neck strengthening first. So all you're going to do is do that same chin tuck you did earlier. Press your chin straight into the mat. Keep the shoulders open and just push the back of your head without lifting it. Hold, push, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. So I'm just pushing my head directly into the mat. Inhale, drawing my chin down, lengthen the back of my neck, and hold, 2, while the ball is sinking, 3, 4, 5, and release. And let the ball sink and press back, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Let the ball sink, press your head back, lift the head ever so slightly. It's not a curl up, but it's just a slight lift. My gaze is just to the top of my knees. My head is barely off, maybe half an inch. Hold the ball, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is just working your deep neck flexors of your neck. Scoop the belly, press the head into the mat. Scoop the belly, lift the head ever so slightly. My gaze is at my knees, reaching through the belly button. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a weird position because your deep neck flexors don't get to work very often, so you might even feel it shake because it's just barely off the mat. Press the belly in, press the chin back, lift the head barely off, hollow, and look at your knees. I can't even see my ball with my gaze because my head is not lifted that much. And then release. We're going to do the same thing with a little head rotation knot. Scoop the belly, press the head into the mat, scoop and lift at your knees. I'm going to rotate slightly to the right, just about 45 degrees between my knee and my shoulder, and come back to the center of my knees. Rotate slightly to the left, and then center. Rotate 45 degrees to the right, and then center. Rotate 45 degrees to the left. How are you guys doing? Can we do one more? And rotate, and center. Could go towards your shoulder a little bit more now. Center and release. Good, I want you to show the difference. So now curl up, slide your fingertips, and now you're curling up and your belly button is pulling in. Now the shoulder blades are coming off, and now my gaze could be at my ball. Okay, so there's a huge difference between here, where we'll do some abdominal work, and just here, where I cannot see the ball. I can just see my knees. Okay, that's enough. Turn your head to the right and left. I think the deep neck flexors had a little workout. All right, let's keep the ball there for just a moment. And let's take the right knee up. We're going to do hundreds. We're going to try to keep that ball balance. Right knee up. Okay. Sink the belly in. And can you pull your left leg up without the ball falling? Nice. Scoop the belly in. Lengthen those legs if they will lengthen. Now slide your fingertips down towards the end of the wall. Scoop the belly in. Hold the ball there. Sink the ball in. Begin to pump for your hundreds. Inhale. 2, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Sink. 5, exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Balance the ball. 5, pull that belly in. 4, 5, inhale. 5, exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's 6. 5, exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Try to get your inner thighs to kiss. 5, 8. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Knees come in. Still balance that ball. Rest the neck. Turn your nose to the right. Turn your nose to the left. Let's take your knees 90-90. Oh, this is a big challenge. Take your ball to your left knee and hold it there. Inhale. Take your right hand behind your head. Curl up. Sink. Can you bring your right elbow to the ball? Good. Open and hold. And hold that connection. And hold that connection. Good. Sink the belly. Can you reach? Well, that doesn't work. Rotate it to the other side. So bring it to the center. You can use your head. And then switch knees, switch elbows. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back center. Use your elbows only, not your hands. Transfer the ball to your opposite leg. Now rotate. 2, 3, 4, 5. Scoop the belly using only your elbows. Transfer the ball to the opposite leg and reach. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do one more. Switch. Elbow, knee, reach. Good work. 4, 5. Don't let it go. Find the elbow, find the ball, find the knee, and sink and reach. And release. Good, rest the ball. And rest your neck, rest your head, turn to your right, turn to left. Let's do your series of 5. We'll do it without the ball. Let's take your right knee in, left hand on the knee, right hand on the ankle, reach across the room, scoop the belly. Here's your 90. And here's your start position. Scoop the belly and reach in opposite directions. Pull, pull, switch, pull, pull, switch, pull, and pull. And 3, switch, 3, and 4, and 5. We'll go to 8 today. 6, and 7, and 8. Pull both knees in. Good. Rest your head, turn right and left. Scoop the belly, look into your belly, then circle, hold, pull into a ball. Break the box open to your T. Curl up deeper, pull your knees in. And head. Actually, let's keep the head for the next 4. Curl up, hold. Break your box, go to your T. Reach deeper, get the shoulder blades off. Come back in. Break your box to your T, reach deeper. Pull back in. Break your box to your T, reach deeper. Pull back in. One more. Break your box to your T, pull deeper. In and rest. Good. Straight single leg stretch. And it's going to be a pull, pull deeper. Bring your head up. Pull, pull deeper. Stretch. Pull. Elbows up. Pull deeper. Pull, pull deeper. Scoop the belly. Pull, pull deeper. Pull, pull deeper. Pull, pull deeper. Pull. Last one. And 1. And in rest, double straight leg, legs straight, hands behind your head. Hold, lengthen through the top of your toes. Zip up, curl up, look at your belly button. Pretend that ball's there, sink the ball in. Inhale, lower. Exhale up. Inhale, lower. Exhale up. Don't let your back off. Inhale, lower. Exhale up. Inhale and exhale. Last 2. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Knees come in. Since we already did a crisscross with your legs bent, we'll do crisscross with your legs straight. So it's going to go like this, of the leg switch. And the elbow's going to go to your knee. Opposite elbow to your knee. Pull in. Switch. rotate, rotate, switch, rotate, rotate, switch, rotate, rotate, switch, rotate, rotate, switch, rotate, 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 rotate. One more. Rotate, rotate. And knees come to your chest. Good work, ladies. And rest. Roll to your side. And come on up. Let's go spine stretch forward. Hands right here into your sternum. Squeeze your bottom. Grow taller and taller and taller. Drop your head between your arms. Scoop the belly and stretch. And grow taller. Do you guys hear Caden? He's all the way in his room, but he's really loud. Up tall. Scoop, C, curve, roll. 2, 3, drop your head, pull your belly button back, pull your ribs up. Now stack your vertebrae and grow taller. Squeeze and grow taller, even taller, even taller. One more, reach forward. And grow, and grow. And lift tall, squeeze your bottom, lift up even taller through your spine. Don't let the front of your legs round. And roll forward. And back up, and back up, and back up. Good work. Okay, I'm gonna go right to our side work. I'm gonna skip the belly work, and let's go into some side work here. And so let's go ahead and line up your body with your mat. I'm gonna go to the front of the mat. And so your body's gonna line up from your elbow, ear and shoulder, rib, hip, come to a 45 degrees. And let's actually go to 90 degrees here. Let's start with your hand on your knee. Zip the belly in. And we're going to just lift and push the pressure of your hand to your knee. Hold. Not quite a butterfly rotation, but just parallel. And lower down. Deepen and 2. And lower. Deepen and 3. And lower. Deepen and 4. And lower. Deepen and 5. Lower, deepen, and 6. Lower, deepen, and 7. Lower, deepen, and 8. And good. And heels together, resist. And resist down, lift the heel up. And heel together, resist the knee. Resist the knee down, heel up. Resist up. Resist up, down. Resist up. Knees and heel. 3 more. Shoulders back, chin up. And heel. And 2 more. And heel. 1 more. Reach. And heel. Good. Knee comes parallel again. Little pumps to your shoulder while you're resisting. And knee flexion 1. And you're still resisting from the top here, Marilyn. So you're not assisting. You're resisting. And you're reaching in to knee flexion. And 2. Good. And 3. I'm sorry that black on black doesn't look very, I should put a different top on. Can't really see what my knee's doing. And the knee's just flexing to your shoulder. 3, 2, 1. And release. Good. Place your hand here right in front of your sternum. Lengthen your legs to 45. And make sure your ribs are nice and long. 45 and parallel to your hip. Leg pull front, kick 1. And reach long and back. And kick 2. Deepen and reach all the way back. Deepen 3. And back. And 4. And back. And 5. And back. And heels together. Big kick up to the ceiling. 1, 2. Go ahead and flex and reach up, down. And 1, 2. Flex and reach down. And 1, 2. Flex and down. And 1, 2. And flex. And 1, 2. And down. 1 more. And 1, 2. And down. Let's just do 3 big round circles. Loosen up the hip. Front, side, and back. Heels together. Front, side, and back. Make sure nothing changes at your rib cage. That's 3. Reverse it. Back, side, front. Rib cage has the same amount of pressure into the floor as the leg goes front, side, and back. And good. Release. Let's stay right there. Bend your knees back towards 90 degrees. Okay. Now just get your knees. I'm gonna come up at your elbows. Your elbow Your hip and your knee will come into alignment here. And hand on hip, we're going to progress that clamshell into a side plank, lifting up. Hold, squeeze the shoulder, the hips and shoulders should land. 2, 3, 4, 5, and lower. I'm going to bring my knees back so they're on the mat. And zip up and hold. The shoulder blades pushing and squeezing down. We've been warming up the shoulders for this. Good work. And down. One more. Side plank, zip up. 2, 3, 4, 5. And release. From here, come up. Clamshell up. Tap the knee down, rotate. Rotate the knee back up. Tap the knee down. Rotate it, lift up. Tap it down. Rotate, lift up. Let's do 2 more. Tap down. Rotate up. 1 more, tap down. Rotate, push into the shoulder. Squeeze the heels back together. Lower and rest. Very nice. Roll onto your belly. Let's do beats. Take your hands to your forehead. Zip the belly in. Lengthen legs behind you and just beat. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Legs straight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and lower. Go ahead and go into prayer stretch. Tuck your tailbone underneath. Squeeze, tuck your toes underneath, and just drop your head. Open your back. Grab your heels, and try to curl and round as possible. Release. Okay, let's do the other side. Line yourself up to your mat. And let's go to 90 degrees first. Okay, palm down onto your knee. Zip the belly up. And when we're ready, pressing up. 1. Zip up, down. And 2. And down. Chin up. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. Heels together. Resist. Resist. Heel up. Up. And down. Zip up. And resist. Resist. Rotate. And down. Resist. Resist. And rotate. Down. Reach. And up. Reach. And up. Let's do 2 more. Reach. And up. 1 more. Reach. And up. Resist and come to 90. And keep resisting as you bring your knee into flexion. Deepening. So you're putting pressure from the top, pressing down to the floor. The knee. 3. Deepening. 4. Deepen. 5. Deepen. 6. Deepen. I'm pressing just as equally with my bottom leg, if you could feel that. Bottom leg's just pushing as equally as the top leg. And rest down. Very nice. Lengthen 45 degrees and hold the belly in the ribbon. Bring the leg up, hip height. 2 kicks, front, front. Reach long and back. Deepen elbows, kick, kick. And back. And kick, kick. And back. 2 more. Kick, kick. And back. 1 more. Kick, kick. And back. Come center. 2 kicks. Up, up. Side kick. And flex and reach all the way down. Shoulders down. And kick, kick. Zip up as you reach down. And kick, kick. Zip up and reach. And kick, kick. Zip up and reach. And kick, kick. And zip up. Last 2. Kick, kick. And resist. 1 more. Kick, kick. And big circle. Let's just do 3. Front, side, back. And front, side, back. And slow down. And 2. Together. Front, side, back. Hold. Go ahead and reverse it. And back, side, front to reach long. Nice and loosen the hip. Don't let it grab. Just let the range happen that hip. Good. Bend your knees. Let's set up for side plank. Knee and elbow. Rib all aligned. Hand on your hip. Neck long. Align your chin with your spine. Zip up. Lifting up. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Make sure the shoulder blades down. 5. Lower down. Deepen abdominals. Adjust as you need. And zip up and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down, deepen, and up and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. And lower down. Here we go. We're going to come up and hold it. And up, hold. Clamshell open. Stabilize that scapula. Lift up. Internal rotate in. Press and rotate up. And 2. And rotate. And 3. And lift. Shoulder and hip working hard against the floor. And 4. Lift. And 5. Hold. And lower. And lower. And release. Good work. Go ahead and roll onto your belly. Let's do swimmer. Lengthen the arms. Lengthen the legs. Lift both arm and legs up. And then alternate into swimmer. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and stretch all the way back. Good. Okay, actually, come back onto your side. I forgot open, but it'll be a nice kind of stretch. Lie back on your side. Bend your top leg. Grab onto it with your bottom arm. And then you're going to be in this position here. And all you're going to do is reach up to the ceiling. One shoulder is already connected to the mat. You're going to rotate all the way back and try to see how close that shoulder can press into the mat. Keep that knee down. And close. Breathe. Inhale, open. Open the chest, open the shoulder. Squeeze back and see if you can get that shoulder closer and closer to the mat. And back down. One more. And reach. And rotate. And grabbing onto my top leg, keeping it down. Reaching, reaching. Good. All right. You're going to turn to the other side and do the same thing. So the top leg is folded forward. Go ahead and grab onto it with your bottom arm. Top arm closes the book first. And then, adjust your shoulder underneath you. Rotate. You might get a snap, crackle, pop if you're lucky. And exhale. And inhale, open. One side is always a little easier than the other side. And exhale. Last one, inhale. Good. And exhale, exhale, exhale. Good. Come on up. Let's go into your front lunge stretch. So, I'll face this way. So let's go into a hip flexor stretch, which you're here. So tall kneeling. Grow taller. Squeeze this bottom. Press this hip forward, hold this rib tight, and just lunge over your right knee or your front leg coming forward without letting this hip hinge at all. So stay up as tall as possible. And let's just reach forward. And 2, and 3. Let's go ahead and place your hands down on the floor on either side of your front leg, 1 and 2. Kick your back toe underneath. And now lengthen the leg and place the heel down. So this is like front lunge at the reformer. And so from here, you go on your fingertips if your hamstrings don't let you. You're going to bend your knee forward, come over your fingertips, nose coming forward over the bar. Breathing. Now press into your front heel, lengthen the leg, and stretch back. Good. And come forward, eyes up. Chest up, look forward as you dive over the front leg. And press into the heel and reach all the way back. And one more, reaching and lengthen and lift and pressing and reaching all the way back. Go ahead and stay here, stay on your fingertips and flex the front foot and point. Flex and point and flex and point and flex and point. One more. Flex and point. Good. Lift the back heel up. Lower the knee all the way down. Come onto your hands, knees, reach, balance, reach both arms forward. Zip the belly, reach both arms up to the ceiling. Zip the belly, reach, arch slightly back into your swan. Open the arms all the way, circle. Place the arms back, one on each side of your foot, and lengthen the front leg and straighten that front leg back. Good. Lunge forward over it. Chest out, bend, eyes, and lengthen all the way back. Press that hip all the way back. And one more, lengthen and reach. And all the way back. Go ahead and flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, and come forward. Let's transfer through the side here. So walk forward, you're gonna keep that leg out to the side, and so you're still kneeling on your same knee, and your foot's kicked out to the side now here. So my toe is down, parallel, and you're facing forward. So face forward this way, Marilyn, so that your leg is out to the side. There you go. And here we go. And now from here, just drop your hips back to your heel, and you should stretch in that inner thigh. And I'm on my knee and just stretching back and forth. And back, dive back, stretch into that thigh, inner thigh I should say. And one more, and reach. Good. Flex the foot up to the ceiling, and drop. And up. And drop. And up. And drop. Stretch. Good. And good. Switch. Knee, we'll just go right into this one on the other side first. And bring your foot out to the side, kickstand, and toes down first, and then just drop back. And lengthen, and drop, and forward, and back, and forward, one more, and back, and forward, toe is up, and reach back, and forward, and back, and forward, two more, back, and forward, one more, and back, and forward. Good. Turn to face your other leg, and let's go ahead and take one hand on each side. Lengthen the back leg, lift the knee up, and turn your toe out slightly and place the heel down. And we'll go ahead and do your front lunge on this side. And so from here, you're going to bend over your front leg, back, chest up, nose coming over the bar, press into the heel, and stretch all the way back. And bend, chest up, shoulders down, and press all the way back, and reach, chest up, and all the way back, one more, and forward, and all the way back, hold it back here. Let's give it a good flex with the foot and down, lay it back, flex and down, flex and point, flex and point, good work, flex, point, one more, flex, point, come forward, lift your heel up in the back, bend the knee so it lowers, and walk your hands up, and just really press into your knee and press into your hip here. Press that hip forward, grow taller. Lift, grow taller. Get a nice deep hip flexor stretch. Hold. Balance, reach both arms forward. Eyes follow to the ceiling. Cross the ceiling to the opposite wall. Open and open. And place your arms down on either side of your front leg. There. Now just kick and lengthen that front leg out straight. And then bend and come forward. And the front leg presses into the heel, reach. And forward. And reach. Hold, flex your foot. Point your foot. Flex and point. Flex and point. And flex and point. One more. Flex and point. And come in. And let's just end with a side stretch. So I think we could do it here in kneeling. And we'll take your eagle strap. Let me scoot back a little bit so I can maybe not cut off my head. And so let's take your strap behind your neck and we'll reach it nice and long out to the side here. I'm going to take it one loop in. And just stretch out until your arms can be completely up straight. And it's kind of behind your shoulder blades. Zip up the belly. And all you're going to do is side, bend, over. Keep that knee equally pushing down to the mat. And exhale, grow tall. And side bend, reach over, keep your head aligned, stretch. 2, 3, and grow tall. At no time do you get to hip hinge. Press your hips forward, zip up, and side. Open that side, and center, and side. Stretch that rib away, and center. One more, and reach, and center, and reach, and center. Bring your band forward, kind of cinch it up so it's about shoulder width. Same side stretch, zip up. Your band is the same level as your clavicle, so don't let your band move off the parallel clavicles. Let the band follow your clavicles as you side bend, leading with the ribs. Exhale. Lift up taller, side bend. Inhale. Exhale, center, grow tall, side bend. And center, and side bend. Hopefully a couple stubborn vertebrae will release. And one more, side bend, inhale. And exhale. Reach your arms over your head. Let me move my camera just a second. And we'll do the same thing. Arms directly over your head. Same width, should be pretty good. And here. And we'll go lift up, side bend. Keep your head between your arms as you side bend. Reach and now pull the arm across a little bit. Grow tall, lift up tall. Inhale, side bend, reach, 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 and center. Inhale and reach, 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 and center. And reach, 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 and center. One more, reach, 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 and center. And good work, rest. Okay, let's finish off there. Let me unmute you guys.